Hey, this is Pastor Tim. And it's getting late. It's Friday night. It's almost midnight. I'm supposed to be in bed, but to be honest with you, I just can't sleep. It's been a long day. It was sometime before lunch that I heard the news that we now have confirmed cases of COVID-19 in our area, and that there were, at least as of this morning, 2 individuals in Hall County. That would be Grand Island, so not far from here. One in the hospital and one at home under quarantine. Later this evening, I had to go into Grand Island. It was a very strange experience. For those of you who know me, you know that we have a lot of pets. We got frogs and a lizard and a turtle, a bunch of fish, and some of our animals eat crickets. So I had to go to Petco in Grand Island and buy some crickets, and it was just an eerie feeling. A guy with a clipboard met us at the door and had to count how many people were in the store and out of the store. I had to say, hurry up, get what you need, and get back out. After that, I had to go to Joann's Fabric. Shonda's wanting to make masks, masks for people working at the hospitals. If you want to do that, you can go to Joann Fabric's website. They have a pattern there. They're collecting those masks because there's a shortage of medical masks right now. So I was in there and going through the Conestoga Mall again. It was just such a strange feeling. Almost the entire mall shut down. Security guiding you to where you needed to be, making sure you didn't stay too long. This COVID-19 outbreak is really just changing things. It's just so eerie. And then right before going to bed, I was reading the news on my phone and learned that Nebraska today had its first 2 deaths from COVID-19. And one of those deaths just so happened to be one of the individuals in Hall County, the one who was being hospitalized, died of this disease. And as I think about it, I just can't help but think of how close this is hitting to home, how serious this is becoming, and I'd be lying to you if I didn't admit that there's a part of me that is afraid. And this is a very real thing. It's very much outside of my control. And who knows what's going to happen from this? Who knows how much longer this is going to last? In a moment, I want to read to you from the Psalms. And you know what's so beautiful about the book of Psalms? The book of Psalms, it's a song book, a hymn book. You can also call it a prayer book. And as we read the Psalms, as we pray the Psalms, you and I, we are invited to be afraid. We're invited to be angry. We're invited to be emotional. We're invited to wear our emotions on our sleeves as we turn to God with all that's on our hearts. And God promises to hear those prayers. And then as we come to Him in the Psalms, we're then invited to be silent and to hear God's response. So here's a reading from the Psalms. This is Psalm 13, where David cries out, "How long, O Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long must I take counsel in my soul and have sorrow in my heart all the day? How long shall my enemy be exalted over me? Consider and answer me, O Lord my God. Light up my eyes, lest I sleep the sleep of death. Lest my enemies say, I have prevailed over him. Lest my foes rejoice because I'm shaken. But I have trusted in your steadfast love. My heart shall rejoice in your salvation. I will sing to the Lord, because he has dealt bountifully with me. Right now we're living in difficult times, and it is okay to be afraid. It's okay to be upset by this. And maybe you, like David, wonder, where are you, God? Why aren't you here? Here's my prayer for you, that as you cry out to God, you would hear his voice saying, oh, I am here. I am with you. May you trust in God's steadfast love. Even in the midst of difficulty and uncertainty, may you trust in his salvation. May you sing to the Lord as he deals bountifully with you. Amen.